to the grind. Good morning to the grind. First week of the new year. Good morning to the grind. We got through it. What did you do? What did the work you put into it? Great morning to you. It's another day that gave us a great new chance. Let's call it a great new chance to go towards the goals that we want to go towards, the champions that we want to be. And today, that's what we're talking about. Doing the things that champions take, the champions do to become the champions that they are. We're driven towards something. We have some type of goal, some type of reason we got blessed to wake up today. So today, let's drive towards that championship run that we want. Let's activate those resolutions that we have for the new year. Let's keep focused on what we want to do for the new year. And today, let's get right on into it. It's the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. KeJohnna Owens here each and every morning, Monday through Friday. He says, so fit. Give me a new chance. Daily method of operation says I get up and I get to share some encouraging, motivating, empowering content for your day. Let's get on into it. What do you want in your life that you're willing to sacrifice today to have for tomorrow? That's what it's going to take. Stand by.
It isn't me. It's you. But it isn't me that changes you, it's you. You set the small goals, you achieve those goals, then set some more and achieve those and set some more goals, maybe a little bit bigger, but not that much bigger. Just start. Start small. Start with changing tomorrow morning, just tomorrow morning. Get that squared away. And then move on to the next day and the next and move your life to a better place. One little step, one little victory at a time.
Take ownership. I own it. I was soft, but not anymore. I was weak, but not anymore. I gave half-hearted effort every time I went out, but not anymore. And now that I've learned that, I'm here to make up for it. There's still time. There's time for you, time for me. We can grind now and become something great. But the only way we're going to become something great is that you're going to have to put in the work. And the thing about the work is it's rewarding. It becomes a habit of who you are. You don't need an alarm clock to wake you up once you get this habit going. You won't need anyone to be a workout partner because the truth is, very few will ever be able to do what you do.
See, but the real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. Somebody said that adversity introduces a man to himself.
Similarly, there is no such thing as my life and your life. There is just a living cosmos. If you capture more life, then you will see you have more grace. The depth, dimension and scope of your life is determined by how much life you capture within you. It doesn't matter what kind of body you have, what kind of intelligence you have. If you have not captured substantial life within you, you will live a small life. That's how it is.
Let it go and begin to focus on developing myself. And I say to you, you're going to have people to do things to you. Things are going to happen to you. And the most important thing to do is to harness your will and let it go. And move so you can grow. So you can get on with your life. All of us have experienced some tragedy, and if we haven't, we will. And you can either let it destroy your life, or you can build upon it. You can permit it to let it hold you down, or you can decide, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm bigger than this.
Albert Einstein said, imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. So when you have something in your imagination, it ain't hocus pocus. It's actually a preview of a coming attraction that God has for you. He places everything he has for you in your imagination. He places everything he has for you in your imagination. Imagination is everything. It's the preview to life's coming attractions. Everything in your imagination is God showing you in your mind something he has for you.
Commitment prepares you to meet obstacles and downfalls. Because if you made a commitment to do something and disaster strikes or calamities take place or things don't go your way, you immediately start thinking, how do I solve the problem? If you have no commitment, your first thought is, how do I get out of this deal? And we generally find what we're looking for. Along the way, there's going to be those setbacks and reversals and disappointments. Again, if you've made the commitment, what you do is you continue on. People who've made the commitment not only and are overcomers, but they also prepare themselves. They expect to win. They prepare to win.
We all have limitations. Does that mean that I quit? Of course not. I'm gonna try to be the best that I can be. The strongest, the fastest, the smartest. That's what I'm gonna go for. It is possible. How close can I get to that greatness? My glory happens in the darkness of the early morning, in solitude, alone.
Make a declaration to yourself. Declare all out war that you're going to get out of this rut.
It's a small version of that ball I grew up playing with, and that I committed to, that I was determined to be the best I could. It's a larger version of this right here, of the commitment to learn to dribble with my left hand. We shout out to my John Mayer High School alumni, 1986 California Interscholastic Division champions, John Mayer High School basketball team. Man, we took that trophy in the LA Sports Arena. And I'm going to tell you about that, but what it took to get to the Los Angeles Sports Arena to play on an NBA stage, around tens of thousands of people to see us play. But the work, the laps, the miles we ran, the way we had to eat, the way we had to sleep, the things we had to do, the focus we had to have, the tenacity that we had to drive, the internal fortitude, to do the work that it took to, man, anybody who stepped on the other side of that court had another jersey on, they was going to lose today. The tenacity that I had was the stopper. I'm going to guard the best player, guard, on the other team. They're not going to have the night that they normally have. But that kind of championship, I didn't know that was a championship mentality, but it was a championship mentality that I know that it takes today, that I had yesterday. Those things are transferable. That's what I want to bring to you. You're a champion at your job. You're a champion for your family. You're a champion for your school. You're a champion for your organization. You have the championship characteristics. Applying them to the things that you want to do for yourself is the next step. You want to start that business. You've been wanting to start that company. You wanted to start that take that hobby and turn it into an income producing activity. You wanted to take that skill that you had to write and put it in a book. You wanted to do so many things. We have so many things that we want to do. But the most difficult thing to do is take that first step and get started. And as you get started, the next difficult step is to keep the commitment to the commitment you made. Keep your commitments to yourself. Other people are very important to keep the commitment to, yeah. But you got to look at yourself in the mirror. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, did I do what I said I was going to do for the things that I want to have, the things that I want to do, the goals that I've set for myself, the things that I want to accomplish? Maybe not even for myself. It could be for my community. It could be for my family. It could be for whatever it is that it is for you. Like Jazz on Network said, you get to. And then the Grindology. Commit to your commitments. Just commit to them. Just do what it takes. You don't want the boss to tell you, call you in the office, so you commit to not being late so you don't have to hear his mouth or her mouth. What about you? Commit to your commitment so you don't have to hear your own mouth about, I should have did this. I should have did that. If I would have did this, or if I would have did that, I could have had that. They say that here's a breakthrough thought for you about the pain of regret or the pain of discipline. Which one do you want to apply? And I'm going to share with you how it works with the decision. So the breakthrough thought, the pain of discipline, the pain of regret. So the pain of regret is, man, if I went to that meeting, one of my favorite actors was there. Man, I should have went. Had the ticket, had everything. The only thing I did, push the TV on, and I couldn't get up out of the couch. You regret. You didn't get to the job interview on time because you didn't prepare. That's regret. But see, the pain of discipline is, you know what? I don't want to regret not doing the work. I can't control the outcome. I cannot control the result. I can control my own effort. So if, of all things, this podcast, I get a lot of calls about promoting different things, which we do, obviously. But the real deal about this specific podcast is about helping people get up in the morning, see something they want, and go after it. So if you have an idea, a vision, he gave that to you. The pain of the regret is so heavy of not doing what he gave us, the skill, the ability, the vision, the foresight, the whatever it is to do, that he gave to you. Not him, not her, not them, not anybody else, because you got the vision. They don't even understand the vision. The pain of that regret is, man, I didn't invest in Microsoft. See, I'm bringing it home now. I knew it. I called my homeboy. I told him that Google was coming out. The advanced, I forget what they call it, initial public option, stock option. It's $85 for Google. I'm going to give you some facts. $85 and some cent for one stock in Google in 2002, I believe, somewhere around in there. Oh man, if you were reading, this is factual. I'm telling the world, Google is coming out. The initial stock option is $85, projected to be $300 to $400 within the first 6 months. You're talking about over 1,000 percent. I don't know the math of that. You got to calculate that. But look up Google what the stock is now. Look at what I'm telling you about what the stock was at initial offering, $85. Check the reference. Now, that's a regret I have because I didn't activate on what I knew was happening. What have you done that you didn't activate that you knew you should do? That you could sit back and say right now, especially if you got a little gray. Man, I was one of the fastest runners in my city, in my state. But I didn't want to go to practice. I didn't want to do the things that it took for the discipline. And guess what you didn't get? The result of the discipline. So discipline and regret have their own weight. I prefer the weight of discipline. I prefer the weight of getting up early. I prefer the weight of I put all my work into it. And at the end of the day, whatever didn't come out of it, I'm not going to have a regret about that. I may have some things, missed the shot. I took the shot. I missed the goal. I shot for the goal. I didn't win. I was in the race. Whatever that is, think about what you'll do if you knew you couldn't fail. What would you do if you knew you couldn't fail? If you just knew it would work and you didn't have to wait for anybody's approval to do it. So let me share with you again some of that work ethic that it's going to take. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. We're going through the first week of the new year. Had those new goals, those resolutions. We do the resolution deal, right? You eat black eyed peas. We eat the black eyed peas in the morning, right? I mean, we eat the black eyed peas on January 1st. So I think that's blood, whatever it is, customary, especially in our community. But look here. So you did that. The day started. You got ready. Said, ready, set, go. Boom. Blow out the knee. Didn't get up. Didn't go to work. Didn't make the call. Didn't send the email. Didn't do the project. Didn't go to the meeting. Whatever it is. But now, you're already experiencing the differences of discipline and regret. You're already experiencing. That's why this show is about you thinking about what you, what we, what me, what we, I, whatever it is, need to do to get to where we want to get to in life. Now, back to that focus. Yesterday we talked about focus. Now, and the mental toughness that it takes to do something. And I'm going to share that again about the focus. So maybe this will activate that, you know what, I don't want to have the regret. So I'm going to apply the discipline. Let's talk about the difference between the discipline and the regret of not having the discipline. Mental toughness. Stand by.
The world does not reward mediocrity. You know what the rest of the world wants to pay you for? Be the best at one thing.
If you know how to concentrate your efforts and be focused on one thing, you have an edge. If you can be focused on one thing and not look at everything else that everybody else is looking at, 50 different philosophies, 75 different ways to make money, 19 different streams of income. If you can figure out a way to go here, all of that stuff's going to come your way. But if you go chase all the other stuff like everyone else is, you're going to miss the whole point of winning in life because you can't concentrate. You show me anyone today who knows how to concentrate, I'll show you someone that nobody wants to compete with.
Don't stop. Narrow your focus to one idea, one, and make it work. Make it your priority and stick with it no matter what.
You guys need to understand what you don't have to do. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to eat right. You don't have to sleep right. You don't have to do more than what's required of you. You don't have to be a good teammate. You don't have to be a good leader. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. But you also don't have to win. You don't have to be a success in life. You don't have to help your team win. You don't have to play. So the greatest things in life take sacrifice and discipline. And that's why so few people achieve great things. Because they don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to discipline for something greater. So you see all these people that have great things in life that you look up to, it's because they were sacrificed and disciplined long before you ever knew them.
No one can make you do or not do what you said you're going to do. Tell yourself every morning, I'm going to stick to this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to strive for this goal. I'm not looking forward to December. I'm not looking over the whole year. I'm focused on today.
What we do every day, every single day, what we do becomes habitual and routine.
through practice every single day. We do the same thing, regardless of weather, surroundings, elements, people, regardless. We continue to do the path that we believe in, headstrong, confident, pushing through it.
See, at the end of my life, the Lord's going to go, hey, by the way, this guy over here, this was the man you could have been. This is the person you were born to be. This would have been your dreams. This is where you would have gone, what you would have seen, what you would have changed. This would have been your book. Meet him. My dream in my life is that when I meet that person, we're not total strangers. And I'm going to say, hey, man, good to see you. Been chasing you, man. He's going to go, I've been watching you. You maxed out your damn life. Congratulations. You don't want to get to the end of your life, and that character is a total stranger to you. You know damn well there's going to be a funeral for you someday. At that funeral, there's going to be a sense in the spirit of what you could have become, the woman, the man you could have become. And every day those decisions you're making to max out your life are chasing that person.
If you have micro-focus, if you can get a chance to pay attention to detail, that's how you break out of the pack. That's how you go from being average to above average performer. With focus, you are unstoppable.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, V-A-S-P, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
The whole thing, the whole entire thing is about you putting the tongue in the mouth, matching alignment to the tongue in the shoe, doing the work, committed to the work, committed to your goal, committed to the end result, which you don't know. We don't know what the end result is. He has the plan, so we have the work. But if we commit to the work, I can do so that I can remove all the excuses from the equation for what I want in my life. I want a clean house. I'm not going to walk around, whatever it is. I want my yard to look like it looks on Home and Gardens in the magazine. Will you do the work that it takes? Because I guarantee you this, there's no one coming to the door to say, hey, I heard you had a goal. I want to help you reach that goal. It's not going to happen. I've been waiting for that for a long time. Somebody knock on the door and say, hey, let me take care of that for you. You need a little extra money or something? Man, let me give you that. That's not happening, right? So what is happening is the applied discipline or the applied regret for not having the discipline. So I'm going to apply the discipline that it takes. Because at the end of the day, I want him to say, job well done. Job well done. But we got to tell ourselves, job well done. So wake up in the morning, kill those excuses. We're killing excuses on this show. That's what the whole deal is about. No excuses, no more letdowns, no more personal letdowns. Not the letdowns to the other, not the letdowns to the business, not the letdowns of the company, not the letdowns of your friends, not the letdowns of your family, the letdowns of the person in the mirror. So let's take care of some of those excuses. And as we get out here today, I love this because it just gets you going towards, you know what? No one is going to make the difference in my life that I'm unwilling to make in my own life. Let's talk about that as we get on down.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do 4 things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
If you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing, I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got 2 options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. The higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunt. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love the grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are. Who wants the job you have? Who wants the wife that you have? Or the husband? There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
We just gonna get on out of here. Thank you, man. My crew is excited this morning, this Friday. We're gonna get on out of here, man. I absolutely love you. I absolutely love what I do. And if you find a way to work in an environment, mental environment. I'm gonna talk the environment outside of us we can't control. I'm talking about a mental environment that says, you know what? I get to. You do. You get to. We'll see on the side. Do the things that you get to do. You get to go to work early. You get to apply the best of yourself. And there's a side note. Everything I've ever done, anywhere I've ever been, I tend to get the kind of tap on the shoulder where they'll say, you don't have to do all that. You know what I tell people? No. You. This is what I tell them. No. You don't have to do all that. We see you on the other side.